Let's react to Smitty's 6-star reads. He's one of my favourite bookish creators, so I have a feeling I've read all of these, but we'll find out together.
The Sword of Kaigen. This book made me into a Emma Wang fan club #1 member.
Yeah, The Sword of Kaigen definitely put me in the Emma Wang fan club as well. One of my favourite books of all time for sure.
I shed a thug tear in this book.
I also cried reading this. It will destroy you.
The Hero of Ages. The Hero of Ages was my #1 read of last year, my first 6-star read of last year. This book after I finished reading this book, I couldn't read anything for 2 weeks.
I agree with this. The Hero of Ages definitely gave me a book hangover. I know some people say that the second book was their favourite in the series, but just the sanderson in this trilogy, the way everything tied together, it really blew me away.
Will of the Many was one of my 6-star reads from last year too as well. I was completely enamored with not only the characters, not only the world building, just the story itself.
So I'm actually going to have to disagree with the Will of the Many. I did give it a 4 stars. I loved it. I agree that the world building and the plot was incredible, but even though I'm a plot driven reader, I felt like the character development really lacked in this one. Not only did the character arc not really hit for me, I also felt like the characters were a bit one-dimensional and uninteresting.
Words of Radiance is my #1 read of all time. I appreciate The Way of Kings, but this book right here makes me appreciate not only Stormlight Archive, but Brandon Sanderson in general. Character development was insane. The battle scenes were insane. The world building was insane.
Yes, I definitely agree with Words of Radiance. This was my favourite in the whole Stormlight Archive series, and maybe my favourite Brandon Sanderson as well.
Project Hail Mary. This sci-fi got me into sci-fi. Solidified 6 stars.
I had the exact same experience with this one. Project Hail Mary is what got me into sci-fi, and I think it's the perfect beginner sci-fi if you haven't really read much of the genre. And with the movie coming out soon, now is the perfect time to read it. If you've read any of these as well, I would love to know what you thought. And let me know what other bookish creators' 6-star reads and favourite books I should react to as well.